games begin. Yeah. Let the games begin.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sam Jelinek here on the mic with our producer and director, Christopher Clayton, to bring you a doubleheader of UNCP Volleyball. The Braves hosting the UNCP Tri-Match that features the Braves of UNCP, the Elizabethn City State Vikings, as well as Mount Olive. The Braves face off against Elizabethn City State here in the first game beginning at 3 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock we'll have the Braves against Mount Olive. That'll be at 7 o'clock, once again, about 4 hours from now. But first, the Braves have got to get through the Elizabethn City State Vikings. UNCP coming into this game at 5-12 on the season, 0-3 in the Peach Belt. Both of these matchups will be non-conference. Then Elizabethn City State 4-15, 4-9 in the CIAA. But they're on a hot streak, having won 4 out of 5 games, with head coach Vanessa Faircloth having the team in good form. This is the way the starting lineups shake out for both sides. For Elizabethn City State, they'll match up like this: Asia Jones, Elizabeth Cagle, Kaylee Williams, Dakota Hinton-Lewis, Deasa Wilson, Jahara Dangerfield, and Alexis Blackwell. For the Braves, it's Ashley Caesar, Brianna Warren, Raven Oates, Bailey Jones, Akia Jones, Shannon Scrid, and Anna Hines to kick things off. Braves haven't played in quite a few days. Their last match was up against Flagler on the 5th, where the Braves took a team that went to the Elite 8 last year in the NCAA tournament, pushed them to 5 sets in a thrilling 5-set match. Braves fell in the final set 15-11. But a lot of steps forward in the right direction. The Braves still looking for their first win in Peach Belt play. Elizabethn City State's going to start with the serve. Asia Jones will put it in play to get us going. So the Vikings and the Braves underway right now as a jump serve played over to the Braves. First kill opportunity for Akia Jones, and she lands it. Far back right corner, able to spot it up, and the Braves grab the first point of the match. Raven Oates on the serve first for UNCP. Lofts it over. Played along and lofted, blocked at the net. Akia Jones was there, as well as Ashley Caesar. Nice block, and it's quickly 2-0 Braves. Oates' serve barely dug out. Played along. Kill opportunity, played back by Oates. Set up. Caesar hits it to Elizabethn City State, who's able to keep it along. Free ball back over, but that's wide and long. And 3 straight to open the match for the Braves. Elizabethn City State had quite a rough stretch of play prior to their past 5 games when they've won 4 out of 5. Passed along by Hines onto Jones. Dug out for the Vikings. Played at the net, little drop. Braves able to free ball it back. And again blocked at the net by Caesar and Akia Jones. Twice this match. Now that they've been able to block Jahara Dangerfield at the net. It's a quick 4-0 run to begin this match for UNCP. And that 4-0 run ends as Raven Oates with the service error gets Elizabethn City State on the board. Kaylee Williams now on to serve, 5'8". Gets a nice running start and a jump. Set up for Caesar, into the block, but it falls. Pinballs around at the net. They're able to find the floor, and it's now 5-1 UNCP. Now Caesar will move back behind the end line and serve it up. Kill shot, but it's long. Dakota Hinton-Lewis. A little bit too much mustard on that one, and Braves are taking 6 of the first 7 points. Caesar again on the serve. Dug out straight back over and returned promptly by Shannon Scrid. Braves not messing around early on here. Caesar's serve, dug out. Played up and over the net, dug out by Oates. To Scrid, straight into the block, keeps it alive, but Oates' dive comes up short. And Elizabeth City State gets one more on the board. Serve to Oates, set up for Scrid. Vikings keep it alive, and Hinton Lewis with an attack error there. And the Braves have taken 8 of the first 10. The Vikings started the season on a very rough 13-game losing streak, or 14-game, excuse me. It's a nice shot there, able to deflect it off the top of the block by Elizabeth Cagle. But for their past 5 matches, Elizabeth City State has picked up wins, 2 of them over Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. That's in CIAA play. Brianna Warren into the block, kept alive for the Braves, and will have to be free-balled over by Hines. Opportunity here for the Vikings, but straight into the block. Vikings keep it along at the net. And finally the point called for the Braves. The ball flies out of play. Good job keeping at it on some tough net play there. The Braves with a commanding 9-3 lead early on, and Shannon Scrid will have a chance to serve. And it's a service ace, dropping it right in front of the feet of a Viking. The Braves first to double digits here in the first set. Last time out for Elizabeth City State, October 8th against Bowie State University. Swinger from way back, and a missed chance there for Elizabeth City State. A little bit too aggressive, pulls it wide, and it's now 11-3 Braves. Scrid with the serve. Big swinger dug out by Hines. Set up for Hicks, and she misses long and wide. Now it's the Asa Wilson on the serve for Elizabeth City State. Against Bowie State, it was a sweep for Elizabeth City State. 3-0, 25-16, 25-12, and 25-17. Big swing, and it ends up with way too much on it for Kaylee Williams. Narrowing early on, Elizabeth City State, no matter where in the court they're going to be, they don't like to free ball. They're going to be aggressive and take their hacks. Well, that's proven in the Braves' favor so far. A few attack errors early on. And a poor dig there for Kaylee Williams. Can't find anybody on the pass. And it's 13-4 Braves. Hines on the serve. Tried to change it up. Can't get it over the net. Second service error of the set for the Braves. For the Braves, on the other hand, they're coming off of a 5-set thrilling loss against Flagler. And although you don't want to try and take too many positives out of a losing effort, set up for Caesar with a big swing, but dug out. Elizabeth City State sends it back on over. Big swing from the back from Scrid. Elizabeth City State keeps it alive. They're going to have trouble getting it back over. As Brianna Desbro can't get it back over. Now Bailey Jones on the serve for the Braves, up by 9 now. So they've dominated this first set. Hit off the top of the block. Braves keep it alive. Akia Jones with the kill off of the hands. Able to force it by Alexis Blackwell. Jones again with the serve. and way long on the kill. Braves with the commanding 11-point lead in the first set now. Served by Jones. Kill opportunity for Asia Jones, straight into the block. Vikings keep it alive. Kill into the block, sent back by the Braves. Free balled over. Chance here for the Braves, on to Caesar. But already it was a double hit violation. So the Braves get the point, or there'll be a double hit violation called on the Braves, rather, excuse me. So Elizabeth City State the point, and Asia Jones the serve. The line drive over, nice dig. Set up for Akia Jones, the hammer, and it is just long. Braves can't grab the line. Jones nearly had it. Back-to-back points now for Elizabeth City State, back to within 9. Asia Jones, the running start, the leap, the hit. On to Caesar, change up back over, free balled back by Asia Jones. Caesar with the hammer, straight onto Blackwell. The Braves get it back, set up for Akia Jones, who slams it home for an easy finish. Another kill for Akia Jones. The Braves restore their 10-point advantage. Raven Oates back to serve. Right hand swing. Just at the net, it was a poor pass rather. Trying to get it to Deasa Wilson. But as she jumped, that ball landed a little bit short on her. Can't get it over. Oates again. Line drive serve, played on by Asia Jones. Big swing back, and that's long. Or that's actually, they're going to say that deflected off a couple of Braves at the net. That was the reason that went long. And we're going to have a timeout called by Elizabeth City State head coach Vanessa Fairclough. So the Braves early on with a commanding 10-point advantage, taking advantage of quite a few Elizabeth City State errors here. As so far here in the first set, the Vikings are hitting negative 450. As the Braves themselves hit 105. One thing that's held the Braves back a little bit here so far, 2 service errors, but still when you're hitting 105 like they are, not a great percentage, but still will get it done against a negative 450. Early on, Akia Jones with 3 kills, that leads the club, as opposed to Elizabeth City State, who only has 1 entire kill on the game. Or 2 kills rather on the game, excuse me. They've been handed a couple of points by the Braves on service errors as well as attack errors. But 9 attack errors early on for Elizabeth City State. Right now the difference in this first set, Braves lead is only 1. Serve from the Vikings, on to Anna Hines, set up for Akia Jones, straight into Asia Jones, who's able to keep it alive. Big free swinger from the back. Akia Jones one more time, and this time she does not miss. Laser down to the floor. And for the Braves, it's an 11-point cushion. Akia Jones, 4 early kills. Serve from Ashley Caesar, dug out, on to Raven Oates. Shannon Scrid with the big right hand, but straight into the net. It'll be an attack error in Elizabeth City State point. Line drive into Raven Oates. Akia Jones with the kill, straight off the top of the block and wide. She does it again, make it 5 on the match. And it's now a 29 cushion for UNCP. Nice dig by Hines, set up for Warren. Easy kill for the back left corner. Just does what's needed to be done. Doesn't fool around with it. Easy kill. Abby Farr with the serve. Yeso Wilson plays it back over. Set up for Warren again off the top of the block, and it falls. Back-to-back kills for Brianna Warren. The Braves are really rolling now, 22-9. One more time for Farr. Jones with the pass, and that's going to be a double hit. The point to the Braves. Farr again. Jones with the pass, the big swing, dug out by Raven, but it's going to land well out of play. Abby Farr tried to track it down, but that was well out of her reach. Elizabeth City State cuts it to a 13-point deficit. Nice dig by Hines, but nobody's going to be able to get there. Got down to it. That's a service ace for Elizabeth City State. Set up for Skrid, big swing, and it's long. Jahara Dangerfield on the serve, right hand, slaps it over. Brianna Warren straight into the net. Elizabeth City State on a little 4-0 run. Got a lot of ground to cover. And they've got it back to a 10-point deficit. Dangerfield again. Hines for Skrid, but a double hit violation. And that's 5 in a row for Elizabeth City State. Dug out by Hines, but again, couldn't get down to it and hit it to where nobody was. And that's 6 in a row for the Vikings. Starting to make the fans here at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court make their palms a little bit sweaty. For Warren, the kill, and it's long. Oh, they're going to say that got off the top of the block. So that ball ended up long. And the Braves catch a break there to push this to match, or to push this to set point. 24-15 our score. Skrid on the serve. Dug out, kept alive. Asia Jones with a hit off the top of the net. Vikings keep it alive. We'll have to free ball this back. They do so successfully. Hines for Warren. Did that grab court? It did. Or now we're going to get a discussion. Let's see what they go with here. This is set point right now. Braves got a lot of room to deal with. And the call will stand. The Braves grab the... And we're going to actually do a read on that point. So the Braves still at 24-15. Will have a shot to win the set again. Hines for Warren over Hairhead, slammed into the block, and it falls. The Braves take set number 1 off the kill of Ellie Hicks. So nice start for the Braves. Dismantling Elizabeth City State 25-15 in the first set. It wasn't really that close. The Braves had closer to a 12 or 13-point lead towards the end of the first set, but a 5-0 run for Elizabeth City State made it close. The Braves wrap up the first set. We'll head to set number 2. You're watching UNCP Volleyball here on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Welcome back after set 1. It's UNCP 1 and Elizabethn City State 0 here at the UNCP Tri-Match. First game of the Tri-Match right now. And at 5 o'clock, it'll be Elizabethn City State going up against Mount Olive. And then the Braves will finish off that Tri-Match. We'll have that for you, where the Braves will be taking on Mount Olive to finish things up. But for now, still at least 2 more sets to play in this one. The Braves against the Vikings. It was 25-15 in the first set. UNCP will look to keep it going. And they'll be on the serve to kick things off. Bailey Jones on the serve first for UNCP. Played on over, set up by Asia Jones. Big swing and it's long. Kaylee Williams. A little bit too much on it. The Braves, for the second straight set, grab the first point of the set. Nice serve from Jones. Now Asia Jones off the top of the block. Tried to get set up for Caesar, but as she went to jump, the ball goes low, had to readjust and hits it into the net. And we're knotted at 1, 2 points in. Kaylee Williams on the serve. Will jump and a swing. Set up for Raven Oates, and it falls. The back third of the court. Able to land it in. And after getting the kill, Raven Oates will step up to serve. The Braves an early 2-1 advantage. Line drive serve. Asia Jones sets it up and straight into the block for Hinton Lewis. Met by Ashley Caesar at the net, as well as Tyler Fitzpatrick. Dug out, big swing. There'll be a net. Violation on the Braves. The point to Elizabethn City State. Hinton Lewis on the serve. The dig played straight back, but an attack error for Adriana Butler. For the point to the Braves. Ashley Caesar back to serve, redshirt freshman, Liberty, North Carolina. Alexis Blackwell digs it out straight into the block, and that's going to end up wide. So Elizabeth City State grabs the point on the kill. Jahara Dangerfield on the serve. Set up for Brianna Warren, and a smash onto the line. That thing had some velo on it, my goodness. Perfectly timed, had a lot of time to be able to get her jump started, got up over top of it. Serve for the Braves, now leading 5-3. Asia Jones with the swing, and it's wide. Another attack error for Elizabeth City State. That's now their 13th here in the match. One-handed dig there for Kaylee Williams as Elizabeth City State tries to play it back to 2-hit violation. The Braves have taken 7 of the first 10 in the second set. Killed straight into the block, and the point goes to Elizabeth City State. Adriana Butler. Dieza Wilson with the serve, played up high for the Braves. Lofted just over, kept alive, but nobody can get to it for the Vikings. Tyler Fitzpatrick with the kill. That's her first kill of the match. Sophomore from Charlotte. Shannon Skrid with the serve. Asia Jones with the swing. Braves will have to free ball it back. Skrid does so successfully. And some indecision for Kaylee Williams. Couldn't decide if she wanted to go up, play it soft, play it hard. In the end, she couldn't decide. An attack error on the Braves' point. Blackwell plays it on. Lofted just over for the Vikings. Set up for Ellie Hicks straight into the block. Now Brianna Warren with a changeup over. Asia Jones off the top of the block. Braves keep it alive. Set up for Warren. Mistimed her jump, but the changeup's perfect. Had to kind of hold herself in midair, keep her arm back before slowly bringing it to make contact. Perfectly placed for the point, and it's 10-4 Braves. That's going to be a service ace for Shannon Skrid. The ball batted around a little bit. Skrid again with the serve. No ace this time. Asia Jones lofts it back. Set up for Brianna Warren straight to the top of the block. But Kaylee Williams can't get it back over with her left hand. Into the top of the net. And it's a 5-0 run for UNCP. Brianna Warren and Akia Jones now tied for the team lead in kills with 5 early on. Asia Jones, big swing into the block of Warren. Kaylee Williams with the kill. Able to find the line, a little bit of a delay there. And Elizabeth City State breaks the run for the Braves, snapping that 5-0 skid. Alexis Blackwell now on the serve. Big serve. Skrid with it. Played along for Hicks, and her kill is wide. Seen a lot of attack errors early on here. In total for both of the teams, 22. Off the top of the net, saved with a pancake, but nobody can get to it off of Hines. That ball hit the net, somehow made its way over. It's a service ace for Blackwell, but nearly a phenomenal dig by Hines. Elizabeth City State has cut it to within 5 now, 12-7. For Warren, the kill. Too easy for Brianna Warren, her 6th kill of the match. And she'll take a seat, or rather stand next to the bench as Ashley Caesar comes on in her stead. Anna Hines with the serve, nice line drive. Hicks, nice one-handed dig by Blackwell. Braves get it back on the free ball, set up for Caesar. Dug out again for the Vikings, they'll have to free ball it back. Set up by Hines for Caesar. Another nice dig at the net. The point's going to go to Elizabeth City State for a net violation. Great rally there between the two sides. The best we've seen in this match. Couple nice digs, couple nice attempted kills. Now Asia Jones to serve. Now we're getting a discussion. Vanessa Faircloth, the head coach for Elizabeth City State, talking to one of the referees. Not quite sure what about. So I have absolutely no idea what the discussion currently is right now. What the problem is, or anything really. Now the ref goes back to talk to Faircloth, pointing up at the ceiling at something. Nothing changes, but everything's resolved apparently, so we'll play on. 13-8 our score. Braves lead 1-0 in sets. Asia Jones with the serve for the Vikings. Line drive, but can't get it over the net. And it's a service error. Second of the game for the Vikings. Bailey Jones now to serve for UNCP. Right-handed swing. Played at the net and it lands. Beautifully done for Dakota Hinton-Lewis. Kill for Hinton-Lewis, her second of the match. Off the top of the net, dug out by Scrid. On to Hicks, slams it home. Right in front of the feet of Jones. Braves had as big of a lead as 10 in the first set right now. Their biggest lead of the second set here at 6. Raven Oates with the serve. And the kill wide for Hinton-Lewis. Could not replicate her magic of the last kill. Attack error again. And the Braves lead pushed to 7. And Oates with the service error. It's the one area the Braves have not been exactly in here so far today. That's their third service error of the match. Hinton-Lewis with the serve, and that's an ace. Tyler Fitzpatrick dove to try to get to it. And the serve is ace. Elizabeth City State into double digits, now at 11. 5-point game. Hines. On to Fitzpatrick off the top of the block. Vikings keep it alive. That's going to be a 2-hit violation again on the Vikings. Another attack error for Elizabeth City State. Vikings in this game hitting negative 149. Ashley Caesar to serve. Big swing and it lands. Shahara Dangerfield. Fitzpatrick softly over, nice dig. Asia Jones has to free ball it back. Hines. And the point's going to go to UNCP. The attack error. That ball was not played between the antennas. Jones, nice dig by Hines. Fitzpatrick back over, and the point to the Braves. 4-hit violation, or net violation, excuse me, for Elizabeth City State. Straight into the block, Braves keep it alive, tap it back over. Blackwell sets it up off the antenna. Unfortunate there for Deasa Wilson. The Braves up to 20, leading by 8. Jones at the net, big leap into the block. Vikings keep it alive. Owen decision, but able to get it over. Set up for Warren. Finishes again, her 7th kill of the match. That leads all players. It's a 5-0 run for the Braves. Jones over top the block. Oates. Big swing off the top of the block. Beautiful dig by Hines. Oates comes back. Beautiful kill with velocity. Masterfully done by all parties involved. Took a little bit of something from everybody. The Braves, their biggest lead here in the second set, 10. Off the block. Vikings can't keep it alive. Diving try by Dangerfield. Would have been a miracle if she had gotten to it. It's 7-0 run for the Braves, trying to close out this second set on a beautiful run, and that'll be a timeout called. So this second set has been extremely kind to the Braves, just like the first set was. Brianna Warren, 7 kills overall. Braves hitting .474 here in the second set. 10 kills, 19 attempts, just 1 error. As opposed to the Vikings, 7 kills, 10 errors here in the second set. Overall, 19 in the match. So it's been a dominant showing for UNCP, looking like they're on their way to their 6th win of the season. Still about at least one more set to go, but I want to put the cart before the horse. A timeout taken by Elizabeth City State. Braves will have the ball on this 6-0 run. Abby Farr on the serve. Right hand swing. Asia Jones. Back to her. Into the net. 7-0 run for the Braves. Set point. Trying to end it on an 8-0 run. Line drive serve, and that's a service ace. Abby Farr with the ace to end the second set. With an exclamation point for the Braves, they'll take a 2-0 lead into the third set of this match. You're watching UNCP Volleyball here on the UNCP Sports Network.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
Adidas.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
Back at it here from Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. Sam Jelinek on the mic, Chris Clayton on the computer keys, bringing this to you on the interwebs. So far, so good for UNCP. They end the second set on an 8-0 run. They now take a 2-0 lead into the third set, trying to kick off this UNCP Tri-Match in style. They'll take on Mount Olive at 7 o'clock. For now in this match, Brianna Warren's been the star, 7 kills in 12 attempts, a 500 average. Akia Jones as well, 5 kills, a 500 average. And the Raven Oaks not normally killing too much, but she's got 2 kills, hitting 1,000. Braves as a team hitting 292. Add on 4 service aces as well, 24 digs, 4 blocks. It's been a great first 2 sets for the Braves. They'll try to keep it going here in the third set to complete the sweep. Asia Jones will start and serve for Elizabeth City State. Jones with the run up, the high leap, and the serve. Hines with the pass to Ashley Caesar. It's long. First time in this match that Elizabeth City State has won the first point of the match, or first point of the set, rather. Line drive serve from Jones, played well by Hines. Big swing from the back for Bailey Jones. Free balled over for Elizabeth City State. Set up for Caesar off the top of the block, kept alive. Braves with one more chance. Ashley Caesar kills it this time, straight through the net. And it's tied at 1 here in the third set. Raven Oats on to serve. Dug out by Oates, on to Caesar, but just by her. Was a little indecisive on how she wanted to play it, elected not to play it at all. And the point goes to the Vikings, now with a 2-1 lead. That 1-0 lead that they held to begin the set. It's the first time they'd held a lead all match long. Bailey Jones onto Blackwell, dug out at the net. But before that, a 2-hit violation. And we're all square at 2s. Ashley Caesar on to serve. Set up for Wilson. Dug out by Caesar. Jones into the top of the net. Michelle Boyer on the attack error. First time we've called her name here today. Straight into the block. Braves keep it alive. Boyer, a little touch. Jones digs it out, sends it back. Big slam. Selena. The Braves grab the point. Bielli with the finish. Blocked at the net. Vikings keep it alive. Jones free balls it back over her head. Warren at the net. Plays it straight into it. Elizabeth City State with a 4-3 lead. Dug out by Hines, straight back over, nearly falls. Blackwell digs it out though. Set up for Warren, long. Straight into the block, and it falls. Elizabeth City State getting some excitement here. They've won 3 points in a row. A beautiful block there. And they're rolling to begin this third set, down 2-0. Hines with the dig. Off the top of the block, Elizabeth City State keeps it alive. Big swing, did it grab line? It did not. So the Braves snap their snide. It's now a 6-4 game. Shannon Scrid will come into the game and serve now. Asia Jones with the free swinger. Kayla Crowder, a little long, but dug out for Elizabeth City State off the top of the block and wide. Asia Jones with the kill. Elizabeth City State coming out with a new fire here in the third set. Deasia Wilson now serving. Oh, velo on that one. Set up for Warren. One-handed dig for Wilson. Braves get it back. Onto Crowder, gets high, dug out. Warren at the net, change up. Vikings keep it alive. Little long, but the Braves elect to play it. Warren at the net, that time she's long again. Second attack error of the set for Brianna Warren. Right now, the Vikings are doubling up the Braves 8-4. Line drive serve, dug out, dumped over. Blackwell. And long. Deasia Wilson with the attack arrow. Anna Hines will be serving here. At the net, it falls. Anna Hines started her dive just a little bit too soon. Lost her footing a touch. Not anywhere near it. Elizabeth City State still in control of this third set. Kayla Crowder into the block and down. I've not heard Kayla Crowder's name too much here in this match. That's just her first kill. We're in the third set. Normally she's been a big part of this team past few matches. And a service ace. Bailey Jones finds the floor. Might be a little momentum that the Braves needed here in the third set after taking the first two handily. Running into some trouble here. Jones again. Played into the middle. Back into the block. Ashley Caesar was there, as well as Selena Bielli. Braves back to within 1. Tomba with the kill. And a Hines dove, but can't get to it. And it's a 10-8 Vikings lead. Asia Jones to serve. And the kill. Bielli again. Raven Oates to serve. At the net, blocked by the Braves, but it falls on their own side. Peyton Lewis with the kill. Her 3rd kill of the match. Jahara Dangerfield leads the Vikings with 4. Brianna Warren leads the Braves with 7. Line drive of a serve. Braves keep it alive. Blackwell digs it out, but straight into the net. Straight off a flyer. Braves down by 1 now. Big swing in the net, but it's blocked back. Brianna Ward and Selena Bielli there to return the favor, and we're knotted at 1s. Caesar serves. Blackwell, Jones. Off the top of Bielli's hands, Oates free balls it back. Oates sets it up. Light tap. Jones able to get it back to the Braves. Brianna Warren finishes. 8th kill of the match, and gives the Braves a 12-11 lead here in the 3rd set. And it's an ace. Lack of communication there for Elizabeth City State in between the lines. Ashley Caesar drops it in perfectly to give the Braves their biggest lead of the 3rd set, 2 points. Caesar again, nearly another service ace off the top of the net and off the antenna. That's an attack error for Elizabeth City State. Their 25th of the match. Braves by 3, Caesar. Blackwell, Jones. Just tapped along over. Braves keep it alive at the net. Now the Vikings turn. They'll have to free ball it from far back. Raven Oates. Big swing long. Selena Bielli getting an aggressive, the freshman out of Hempstead, North Carolina. Warren at the net into the block. Sent back. About a good 3rd set brewing right here from Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. Braves lead by 1. Now by 2. Selena Bielli again getting high, getting over top of the ball and finishing. Abby Farr the serve. Jones with a nice save. That's an attack error for Elizabeth City State. Really been shooting themselves in the foot all match long, and the Braves with a 3-point lead, closing in on taking this match. Off the top of the block, beautiful dig by Oates. Free balled over by Farr. Jones, big swing off the top of the block again. Oates is there. Blackwell for Elizabeth City State. Big swing. And a double hit violation for Elizabeth City State, and the point goes to the Braves. 17-13, far serves. Off the block and it falls. Able to guide it through the fingertips of Brianna Warren. Lee Jones there at the net. Kill for Michelle Boyer. Fires at home. The Braves lead restored to 4. Shannon Skrid serving here. Straight into the block, dug out for the Vikings. Blackwell, left hand over, can't grab the line. Creative idea there for Deasia Wilson. But you can't finish, and it's the Braves by 5 now. Jones at the net, through the block for the finish. Deasia Wilson now on to serve. 4-point game. Braves lead 2-0. Kayla Crowder, velo, but into the net. Blocked back. Now Elizabeth City State. It looked like that was Matewa Tamba going for that ball, but as she did, her ankle gave out underneath of her, or her leg, to be more generic about it. So otherwise she was gonna get there, it just slipped a little bit. She's gonna be helped up. She's gonna be able to walk off under her own power, hobbling a good deal. She'll have an arm to lean on, carry her off the court. Point goes to the Braves, who cracked 20. And hopefully Tampa's okay. And Hines is going to serve, the junior out of Salemburg, North Carolina. Braves 5 points away from taking the set in the match. Hines serves. Blackwell hits it back over. Hines. And it's a double hit. Bailey Jones can't get it cleanly. Elizabeth Cagle to serve. Braves lead now at 4. Caesar, beautiful dig by Jones. But the Vikings can't get it back over. Kaylee Williams had to travel away and sends it into the net. Bailey Jones will serve it up. Braves leading by 5 points in the third set. Already leading 2-0. Williams off the top of the block. Set up for Crowder, into the block. It ends up wide, so Kayla Crowder with the kill. It's a 6-point lead, the biggest of the set for the Braves, who can smell match point. Nearly an ace, but kept alive. Hines. Beautiful dig by Blackwell. Free ball back to the Braves. Set up for Caesar, who finishes. The Braves ended the second set on an 8-0 run. Trying to do something similar to end the third set and the match. 23-16 in front. Vikings hit into the net, try to bat it back over, but they can't. And it's match point for the Braves on a 4-0 run. Looking to make it 5-0 to wrap things up. Serve for Jones. Dumped back over. Jones to Caesar, the finish, and the match. Braves grab their 6th win of the season, taking this one in straight sets, 25-15, 25-12, and 25-16, ending on a 5-0 run to wrap things up. It was a dominant performance for UNCP, capitalizing on every mistake Elizabethn City State had in this one, and there were plenty. 28 attack errors for the Vikings, hitting -135 for the match, for the Braves hitting 209. Overall, a solid effort. Brianna Warren with 8 kills to lead all players. Akia Jones had 5, Ashley Caesar had 5, as well as the game winner. The Braves end the second set on an 8-0 run. They end the third set on a 5-0 run to wrap things up. And that's how we'll wrap it up here from Lumbee Guaranteed Bank Court. We'll be back on the air in about 4 hours for the second match of the day for the UNC Pembroke Braves. We'll be taking on the Mount Olive Trojans. For our director and producer, Chris Clayton, for all of our camera crew, I've been Sam Jelinek here on the mic. Hope you can join us later. You've been watching UNCP Volleyball here on the UNCP Sports Network.